A quick introduction. The original Fallout was one of the most impactful games I'd ever played at the time of its release, and to this day, it's one of my favorite games of all time. A lot of my favorite games, like Kenshi or Disco Elysium, don't seem to rely on amazing graphics. What they do have is artistic style, and Fallout 1 was chock full of that. It had a sense of humor, and its character creator allowed for endless replayability. One of the criticisms I've heard toward the original game is that there's a built-in timer to that experience, that if you don't find and return a water chip in 150 days, your game is over. Well, I'm gonna show you a way to take care of that timer almost immediately. It's the fastest way that I can think to shut that timer down so that you can then go on to play however you'd like. From there, I'll show you the fastest way to get yourself into some power armor so you can go out and discover the rest of the game as an absolute beast. So let's create a custom character that's going to best assist us in completing those goals. We're going to name ourselves Water plus Armor, a reminder to keep focused on what we're doing. For getting the water chip, our most important stat is going to be Sneak. We're going to have to ninja in and out of a place, and if we get attacked, we're dead. When a sneak check is made, it tells me I get a base 25% chance plus my agility. So to ensure successful sneaking, we boost my agility to 10 with my bonus character points. To give myself extra points, I drain my charisma. The game tells me this is how much people like me, but I've never noticed the difference, especially since a high intelligence seems to overrule charisma at key points of the game. With a minimum of 9 intelligence, we'll beat most charisma checks. Intelligence is also important for this playthrough because we intend to level up along the way. The higher your intelligence, the more points you get to spend on skills when you level. So, as we level up, we'll super boost Sneak as we head toward the water chip. I take a point out of endurance and raise intelligence to 10. Risky to have low endurance, but my plan is to be in some power armor pretty quickly. To get that armor, we'll need the repair skill, which uses my intelligence as a booster. So, 10 intelligence again is ideal for our goals. In fact, getting the armor will also be using Sneak, so we're checking all the boxes. Now, luck can be a god stat, and is responsible for us having unique encounters and finding rare and secret loot. I could take Outdoorsman to help our journey, which reduces the number of encounters you have while traveling. But I like luck a lot, it's fun, and I think I'm gonna boost that. To do that, I'll show you the basic hack for many Fallout players. In the traits, we take Gifted. Gifted gives us an extra point in every special category. The cost is having all of your skills go down by 10. But then, there's a perk called Skilled, which gives you a 10% boost on all your skills. So, taking Skilled and Gifted just gives you extra character points. You don't get leveling perks as often, but I'm fine with that. Abilities go up, skills go down. And now skills go up again. And there you have it. I can't have 11 in anything, so I take intelligence and agility back down to 10. Bingo, 2 extra points to play with. We're gonna crank luck up as far as it'll go. I get endurance back down to 4 and use that for a luck point. Now, perception is how fast I sequence in a fight. I don't super care about that, but it does affect how good I am with guns, and using big guns is part of an eventual plan once I'm in the power armor. The reason I want a bit of strength is to be able to carry stuff I've found and stolen along the way. That way I can sell it for guns and ammo. My carry weight is directly tied to that. I think I'll go with average perception and a bit more strength. Once we're in the armor and there's no timer on our gameplay, I'll even show you how to further boost strength and perception. For now, we're going with luck 10. I need to pick one more skill. I have Sneak for the water, Repair for the armor, and as part of the long-term plan, I think I'm going to take big guns. Energy weapons might be more user-friendly, but I want to have some big booming fun in that power armor, and I want Gatling guns and rockets and flamethrowers and stuff. These skills are at 20%. That's super low. Hard to raise without a boost from the start. As I said, long-term plan. So we end on Strength 6, Perception 5, Endurance 4, Charisma 2, which sucks, but since intelligence overrides charisma, intelligence 10, agility 10, luck 10. We're skilled, we're gifted, with big guns, sneak, and repair. So, let's begin the game. Things to do. 150 days to get the water chip. The doors open, we emerge, and let's get started. Booyah! The iconic first shot of active gameplay from the original Fallout. So, let's practice sneaking. We walk through the caves, we get caught by some rats and have to blast them, of course. We sneak the rest of the way to the light of the cave entrance. So it says we have 150 days to find a water chip. The game starts on December 5th, 2162. I'm thinking I can have a water chip back here in 1 month. On the map, we have one destination, and we click that. We're looking for a town between the locations, Shady Sands. That appears as a green circle on the map. We're here to get some backup and grow our team, get some rope, and do a quick little rad scorpion mission for experience to boost the sneak. In this house is Ian. Now, I put no points into speech. Have as low a charisma as a person can have, but with intelligence 10, he joins me. You could find him the money he requests, but I suggest he get some adventure out of it and talk him into it. Bingo, Ian's on my team. In this house, in the bookcase back here, we find some rope. Then down here, in the house through the crops, a sledgehammer and some rope are found lying on the ground. Rope can be pretty important in this verse. We head back to the front gate, ask to be taken to the Rad Scorpion Caves, and off we go. Ian is great with guns. I'm gonna let him do most of the work. Other than accidentally shooting me in the back, Ian does a pretty great job. I take a Rad Scorpion tail for an experience hack I'll show you when we get back to town. Otherwise, we clear the cave of evil Rad Scorpion jerks and level up. All these points are going into sneak. We super boost it as our main power. Back in town for the extra XP, we bring the Rad Scorpion tail to the doctor. He makes us an antidote. Opening this curtain back here reveals a sick man lying in bed. Apply the antidote to him. Boom! You gain experience. Alright, we're headed to the Necropolis, a town that isn't known to our characters yet, but since I know where it is, pretty much straight south of Shady Sands, we're on our way. Thanks to our high luck rating, we get the special encounter of meeting Bob, the car salesman. He's insane, and his cars don't work, but you can pick your way into his shack. Then pick your way into this chest back here, and you'll get a Red Ryder BB gun and some pellets. Cheap novelty gun. But hidden back here in this pile of boxes is a specialty BB gun, rare item, sells for a mint. We keep heading south and find the Necropolis. Zombies and mutants here. Do not attack them. They won't attack you, at least not these guys. We're going down into this sewer here. So, it's a bit of a maze down here. We're gonna go all the way up, all the way left, and all the way up. In the next room, we find a ghoul. Talk to him, ask him about water. He'll tell you there's a watershed with a water chip in it. Don't reveal you're here to steal it, and maybe even suggest you'll try to fix the pump. He tells you where to go, so we go there. All the way to the right, up, left, and all the way up. Then, up, right, and we take the ladder. We go left out of the house and onto the street. You'll see a super mutant who doesn't attack unless you do. But up here is the house that we have to sneak through. There's a super mutant in there guarding the place who will blow your face off if you say the wrong thing. In a chat, you might talk your way out of it, but we're sneaky ninjas and we're gonna sneak right past him. This right here is why we wanted sneak. Once we're down the hallway, we see the broken tech in the upper right corner, but we run down and open the door to the far right cell. In that room is a sewer entrance. We go down and then down into another sewer. Now we're outside an old vault with two ghouls in the passageway. We're super master sneakers and we ninja right past them too. We enter the vault and get to the elevator on the left. We're going to the third floor. We sneak down, and to the right, we see more ghouls standing around a kind of victim on the ground. In sneak, we hug the walls and make our way to this glowing computer over here. Simply using the computer gets you the water chip. Bingo! Leveled up. We boost repair for the long-term power armor plan and raise a little lockpicking. Then we re-sneak our tracks back out of there. Take the elevator up and walk back through. We do get spotted on the way out, so we have to get in a little dust up. We're fine, they're weak, and they don't have weapons. And here's the most important sneak in the game. We have the chip, and we have to sneak past the super mutant guard. If he spots us, we die. I think it helps us that it's nighttime, and just like that, we're out with the chip. Now all we have to do is get back to Vault 13. That's a known location on the map, so we just click the button and we're gonna auto run back home. High luck gives us another unique encounter. Looks like someone got stomped on by Godzilla. We find a stealth boy, which sells for decent cash. No other problems on the way back home. The game started us on December 5th, and we are back to the vault with the water chip on January 2nd. Didn't even take me a month. Instead of taking the cave entrance, you can go directly to the command center. Down and to the right through this door, we can make our way to the Overseer. He's the big boss man in the cyber chair. We chat, we give him the chip, and our experience gets boosted along with our timer officially being shut down. Now you can go out and explore Fallout however you'd like, with no timer looming over your head like a dark cloud over your gaming experience. We get to choose a perk. I take Swift Learner. We have lots of XP to spend, and the next step of our plan is to get some power armor. I boost big guns, then I dump the rest of the points into lockpicking. It's a pretty useful skill. I try to sneak my way past this guard and lockpick my way into this room. She warns me to stop, but I don't. So she attacks me. It doesn't totally go well for her either. And I do consider restarting, as I'm not sure what implications that's going to have on my game from here. I've never fought with my own vault dwellers, but I already gave them the chip, and when we come back here, we'll be in power armor, so you know what? I'm gonna leave it and see what happens. I loot the place, we sneak back out, even though there's no one here anymore, and we're back to the opening shot of the game with Ian and no timer. You can now go wherever you want and do whatever you want. We, however, are making a play for some power armor, and I'll show you how to do that in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. If you're enjoying my content, please do like and subscribe, as taking the time to do that really helps the channel grow, and I'll be seeing you next time. Thanks a lot.